Yo guys, what's up? It's Teacher's Game 2 coming at you again with another video, and I am going to show you how to walk through the jungle cave safely to get both the artifacts that you need, the Brute and the Destroyer. Now, that being said, if you don't mind leaving a like and a subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. I love all the support you guys have been giving me recently. It's been awesome. I just want to say thank you for that. Now, anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and do this cave. Now, it's really not that hard. You just need to know what you're doing, or at least watch somebody like you're about to do that knows what they're doing. Now, this cave is the most dangerous one in the game because, well, first and foremost, there's a lot of kill boxes that you have to be careful of. And sometimes you accidentally loop or glitch into them, if you want to call it that. So you just got to be careful. So I'll give you the chords. 46.8, 87.3, and that's the chords for it. And now what I have on me, just so you can see, some raw meat for my tames. This is not useful. It's a Procoptodon. You can do this with a Pteranodon, everything I'm about to do with a Wyvern. I have my Cave Runner Megatherium that I'm going to use. I have grappling hooks, zip lines, spyglass, whip, sword, shotgun, probably the most important thing, and then a crossbow as well. And if in case you get the Mega Rabies down there, make sure you have your med brews, some drink, and some food. Now that's all you need. It's really not that intensive. I have an otter on my back. If you didn't know what the otters do, they allow you to gather 2 of the individual, I guess, of each and every single one of those artifacts. So let's go ahead and do this. So what you're going to do first, this is where you get kicked off on a flyer, so just walk your tame past it until you get right here. Now, again, I'm going to remind you, this is not an official server, so this is not something I'm spawning anything in. We are just doing this like it's supposed to be done. Now, the reason you want to take a wyvern if you have one down here is simply due to the fact that there are big, scary bats down here. Now, obviously, a lot of people don't have that, so I'm going to show you how to do it with a Pteranodon. You literally just land right here, circle the area. You can see there's the bats. There's only a couple of them that have spawned in right there. I'm going to go ahead and take off my chest piece because that's the most important piece, and those Arthropleura will smoke you if you let them. But go ahead and smack the bats a little bit. As you can see, I am doing what I can to take care of the Arthropleuras too. And boom. Now, you don't need to even worry about those bats on that side over there because, well, they're not even in the render range, so don't worry about them. Usually what I'll do is I'll go ahead and turn, if you have a wyvern, this is useful. If not, I would pick up your Pteranodon or have it follow you. I will leave this guy where you can still fly him, which is right here. I will hop off. Make sure he's allowing his special attacks. Enable turret mode, and you will see him, because that Dilophosaur has volunteered its life, get destroyed. Maybe. We'll see. Apparently he's surviving, which is interesting. It doesn't matter. But he's on turret mode, so he'll land right there and just hover in the sky safely. Anything that attacks him will just get attacked back. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the easiest one to get first. We're going to go ahead and do that one, which is to the left. So take out your Megatherium. If you have cryopods, cool. If not, you'll have to do this with a shotgun, which is something that's a pain in the butt. So here's my Cave Runner. I'm going to keep my chest piece off just in case we need it. Everything I need is good to go. You'll see he's just chilling over there. Now what we're going to do, go this way. Do not turn left because that's will get you into more bat territory. It's a little bit of a trap down there, I suppose you can call it. Eat some food, drink some stuff before we go down there. Double bacon cheeseburger. Yummy. Sounds good right now, actually. So you're going to go down this way. And once you get into this area, you will start to see this open up. And the artifact of the Brute is right there. Now you want to be careful. There are Arthropleuras down here. However, this guy gets a boost from Now obviously you see all those bats. Now you can usually avoid almost all of those bats right there. We'll see. I'm going to try and do that so you can see what I'm talking about. Make sure there's nothing surprising in these bushes right here. Now what you do, walk up nice and slow like. Get this guy turned around so you can peace out quickly in case you have to. Hop off, grab this, and there's one. Now I'll show you how to get 2. It's pretty easy. Now they insta respawn on this map for some reason. No idea why, but they do. And you can actually pull things out while riding this guy, which is awesome. This is why I really suggest you do this with a Megatherium. And you're going to leave the render range. I'll show you what that means and how to get to... Come on now. Keep going. There we go. So go back up to the cave entrance. At least this little mini cave entrance. La-da-da. There we go. So don't go that way, obviously. There's where you came from. I'm going to go ahead and put this cryopod away so I don't make any stupid mistakes with that. You're going to toss down your otter. And you can put on an artifact. And boom. Now you're just going to rinse and repeat that exact same process. Now what happens is these artifacts respawn every 30 minutes. However, they respawn in sets of 2. So what you're actually going to do is get one, do what I just did, go and get the second one, and you're good to go. Now you have to have an otter to do this because none of the other shoulder mounts do that for you. So you'll see what I mean. See it respawn right there. So let's go ahead and do it. I don't see the bats have moved, so I'm just going to go ahead and hop off, grab this guy, stay away from them. Boom. 2 artifacts. Now let's go ahead and get the other artifact. Now the other artifact is what makes this cave hard. Obviously, that was the one that we just did was a joke, right? It was far too easy. That's because it is. And the stupid thing is that one is for the alpha boss. The one we're going to get is for the easy boss. Doesn't make sense why the easy boss is the hard one to get. But, you know, whatever. It's Ark. Excuse me, I got a little bit of a issue there. So basically all you're going to do, run back out this cave. As you can see, the Megatherium does just fine. He's running. Now you will, if you can, bring a cryopod. That'll help you a lot. Otherwise, you do have to do this. See, my wyvern's just chilling still. You'll have to do this on foot with a shotgun, which is doable. That's how we did it the first couple of times in order to get the cryopods. So, now, here's the tricky part. You're going to have to... Ooh, did I forget it? I may have forgotten it. Yep, I did. So you have to actually break this thing down right here and destroy this rock. Now this rock is what kind of gets you into the secret area, I suppose you could call it down here. Now if I was you, I'd bring a metal one because this takes forever with a stone pickaxe. However, I forgot it because I'm a rookie and it'll break eventually. Take some time, unfortunately. So now this is where you really need the Megatherium. Now this is also where you want to make sure your chest piece is off and make sure when you are attacking things, you are backing up. Because 1, it's Arthur players can't hit you very well if you're backing up, and 2, the bats also, it's hard for them to give you Mega Rabies if you're backing up. Because they will give you Mega Rabies if you are on the back of something. Did I just get him stuck? No, we're good. Okay. So as you can see, I'm just running down here with the Megatherium. It's doable. However, he gets a little bit glitchy right in this area. I don't know if I can get him through, so I'll have to use my cryopod. So, now, alternatively, I might be able to do it this way. I don't think there's anything blocking him, so we're going to go ahead and pull everything in here that we can to him. We're just going to go down this cave. Come on, everything. You can see here comes most of the stuff. And hop on him. And he's doing just fine shredding these things. Now really what you want to do is you want to find some bugs to give these guys their boost. Because that helps a lot. But this will be fine. So, there is that. He was able to shred all those just fine. Let's go ahead and cryopod him and get him to the other side. Alright. Now this is not the room where it's in, so that's kind of a shocking little thing. And this is why you have your shotgun. Okay, my otter's having himself a little fit up on top of my shoulder, so that's nice. Cave runner, let's go ahead and pull him out here. Now this is where you need to have your secondary thing. You heard it, it's here. Ah ha ha ha. I don't think so, big guy. Now you can see he's got his bonus up there, and this gives him insane damage. It's way, way higher. So, you'll notice right now he's doing just fine, getting his attacks in on the Arthropleros. And this is why you bring this bad boy right here. It's just monster. Boom. There's the right click attack that I'm talking about. You can see he just shreds things. It's nice. It's really nice to have. We'll go ahead and see if we can aggro these bats. So obviously he's just doing his damage thing, which is awesome because you don't want to let them get close to you if you can avoid it. And his right click is the one that destroys. So, Destroyer of Worlds did just fine right there. Go and kill these Dilophosaurs as long as we're down there. Now, if you really want to, down in there is a blue drop. However, you got to be careful of the Eutrepids, which you see down there, electric eels, and then there's ammonites too. So it's a good area to farm stuff if you need to. Now, the Megatherium did pretty well right there, as you can see. I would really, I guess, encourage you to use his secondary because it's an AoE attack, and he does a lot of damage with it. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull the raw meat. Actually, I'll bring you back when he is my cryopod timer is down, so I can show you the next part. Alright guys, so I waited for the cooldown timer. As you can see, I picked up my Megatherium. Let's go ahead and go to the next part where the next area is. So, you're going to swim through this water. Sometimes there's a bat in here, so be very careful because you don't want to get the Mega Rabies now that you're all the way down here. And by the way, it lags, so use extreme caution when you're down here. So, I'll show you where we are right now. So there is a yellow crate drop up there. And over on that side, what you can't see behind that pillar is where the artifact is. So usually there's a ton of stuff down here that I'm not seeing right now. So this is very unusual. All right. Now, this is very, very... up there they all are. Abnormal, I think is a good way to put it. So there are two ways to do this. You can go get that first. I usually don't. I usually get the artifact first because that's what I want to make sure. That's the important thing. So you really want to make sure you grab the artifact because that's why you came down here. Cave loot's nice, but artifact is more important. So if I was you, just use caution. No big deal. And I'm going to show you real quick. Down here, if you fall down there, that's a kill box. Nothing you can do. You are hosed. So what you're going to do, go ahead and break out your Megatherium if you have cryopods. If not, do this with a shotgun from a distance and just use caution. I really urge you to use caution. So, come on now, Megatherium. Let's go take care of these bats. Now, just in case you get the Mega Rabies, that's why you have the Med Brews, so don't worry. Just sit there. It's not an insta-kill. Now, here we go. You'll notice that I'm just sitting here. They're beneath me because this thing's super tall, which is awesome. He shreds these things, by the way. This is why I brought him. And the one that sits underneath my legs, don't need to worry about it. However, there's a couple of bats over there, so I want to try and shoot those if I can to draw their attention. Let's see if I can hit him with a flame arrow. A little bit higher. There we go. Got him. So, as you can see, got his attention. Both of them. Sweet. And we'll just sit here and destroy him with the Megatherium. Almost done. Boom. That is easy. So as you can see, that's all taken care of. Now what you have to do next, you got a couple different options. Usually I leave my Megatherium right here. It's up to you whether you want to do that or not. But I'm going to go ahead and pick it up so you can see how to do this on foot so you wouldn't need it, just to prove it to you. I'll level him up in some more melee because he's been doing great. No complaints. Mr. Cave Runner's doing a great job. Alright, so what you're going to do next, pretty easy. got your options. I'm going to go ahead and put this away so I don't accidentally throw him out to his death. I would try and get over to this if I was you. It's not required, but it helps. Boop. There we go. Oop. Arthur Plura. And this right here is why you bring a shotgun. Oh, there's that. So we're just going to go ahead and try and avoid those things right now. Oopsies. Guess we can't. So, oh, come on. Breaking all my stuff. Got two of them. Again, this is why we're careful. We are good to go. However, we no longer have a chest. Oh, we do have a chest piece. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and take that off so we don't lose that. There is one more somewhere. I don't know where. There he is. Got him. We are good to go. Another one. Again, shotgun. Super important. So, you can see the artifact almost. It's up in that area where I'm looking right now. So we're going to go ahead and grab it. Now, go ahead and put your grappling hooks on top of your crossbow. This is why you need them. Boop. And there. That is easy as that. Now, you can see the artifact up there. How I usually do this. Oh my goodness, scorpion. What is this? There's all kinds of stuff shocking me right now. So, anyways, my otter's just like, ooh, good call. Grapple your way up. You can see that I am, boop. There are my zip lines that I placed up here a while ago. Crouch to get rid of it. And artifact. Now, you can wait up here and it'll respawn. It's up to you, obviously. But what I would do if I was you, try and get to a safe little corner here. Throw down your otter. Put the artifacts on him, because he can carry infinite amounts. Go ahead and pick him up again. And it will respawn. You just have to sit here for a second, and I will sit here and wait while it does that. So it's not respawning when I'm standing here, so we're going to go ahead and try a different way. You can see I've got my zip line here. We're going to go ahead and just zip line down. Ooh, that was almost bad. Had to jump in order to make it work. There we go, much better. Now, we'll just sit here and wait. It does respawn up there. Just got to give it a second to think about what it's doing. Sometimes leaving render range is also a good option. There it goes. All I had to do was turn around. So, same exact process. Go ahead and grapple your way up. Ungrapple. Pick it up. And congratulations, you have now run the cave. It is very easy. Now all you have to do is get out. You can do that however you want. It's up to you. Well, right now this is being a pain in the butt, so this is interesting. My zip line needs to work. Please? There it goes. I had to say please. Sometimes manners do the best trick. So we're going to go ahead and grapple our way over there, because you always want to get extra stuff if you can. And always pull yourself the entire way across, because sometimes this is a little bit glitchy. And I'll show you the loot we get from this. That's hilarious. A Mastercraft slingshot, huh? Okay. To each their own, I guess. Now, this is also why you brought zip lines, because it's a lot safer down here, because it is a kill box, to use zip lines to get around. Now, it's up to you how you do that. I usually do it this way. I'll show you. Attach it to that rock right there. What? Didn't want to work, huh? Great. We'll do it this way then. Attach it down there and put it up on this wall. And Booyakasha, right on down. Now, if you wanted to, you'll see it respawn here in a couple of seconds. There you go. You could get it again. I don't feel like it because I'm not risking what I have on me. So, what we're going to do, grapple up to this point right there, or that one right there. That's the best bet. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and do it with this right there. As you can see, pretty safe. A little bit of damage, no biggie. Now, you can jump this, not worth the risk for me, but that's me. So you make your decision on that one. And then you are back across the cavern. The yellow drop is respawned. I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. Hopefully that helped you guys. If you don't mind leaving a like and a subscribe, it'd be much appreciated. All you got to do is leave the cave now, and that is the easiest way to do this thing. All right, hopefully you enjoyed it, and Teachers Game 2, out.